Hey, what's up, guys? It's George from mynaturalherniacure.com, and I just wanted to do a quick video and talk about the mentality that it takes to be able to cure a hernia naturally. Um, and I'm not 100% there yet, so I can't say this for certain with certainty. I'm about 90% there, I think. Um, but I can tell you that I had absolutely no results. I've been dealing with this for about 4 or 5 years now, and I had absolutely no results. And actually, it was getting worse up until basically just a couple of weeks ago. And I really think that has a lot to do with just the mindset that you have on whether you could do this or not. And it kind of comes from I actually read a book by Dr. Sarno called Healing Back Pain, the Mind-Body Connection. And I'll put a link to that, to the Amazon page down below in the description. But I've been dealing with back pain, since I was 18 years old for almost my whole life, over 25 years. And with this book, I read this book, and my back pain literally is, I could say it's probably 98% of the way gone after reading this book. And not only did it help my back pain, but it also made me realize that there's so much more going into this hernia than just the physical part of it. There's a whole mental side of it too. And that's why everything that I was doing, everything that I was trying in order to heal it, it just wasn't working because my brain, I didn't have the right thought process in place to be able to make it work. And personally, I think that thought process is you have to be 100% committed to the fact that you're going to attack this thing and you're going to heal it no matter what. You have to get the option of surgery. If you don't want to get the surgery, then you have to get the fact that you could go for surgery, or oh, maybe I'll try this or maybe I'll try that and see if this works and see if that works. It's not going to work. Until you believe 100% that you can cure this thing on your own without having to do surgery, nothing's going to help. That's my experience. That's how it's been for me. Because everything I did, I always had a little thought in the back of my head that said, I'll try this, I'll give this a shot, see what happens, blah, 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 and never got any results. But I always had that thought in the back of my mind, like, well, if it doesn't, I can get the surgery if I still want to, even though I'm so against it, I really don't want it. It is there for me to do. And the minute that I said, you know what, I'm done. I'm not getting the surgery. I'm 100% committed to this, and I'm not open to any other result other than healing this thing on my own. And that's the exact time when everything that I started doing all of a sudden just started working. And I mean, it literally went from having, in 3 weeks, it went from being the size, when it would pop out, it was the size of 2 golf balls, like on top of each other, because the hernia kind of sits in the canal there, and it's kind of on a little bit of an angle. It was about the size of 2 golf balls sticking out right there. And within 3 weeks, I've got it down. Well, now I guess it's probably about 4 weeks now, but it was about 3 weeks when I noticed, like, wow, it's really gone down. It's literally now, it looks like it's like a little bump, like somebody has their finger and it's just poking out just the tiniest bit and making my skin just kind of, bulge out around it if it pops out, which it doesn't hardly ever pop out anymore. But when it is popped out and I can see it, that's all it is, a little tiny bump. And now I can do the ab vacuum. I can suck in my abs and it pops right back in. I don't have to press it in anymore. Before, there was no way I couldn't get it to go back in no matter what. I would have to push it in with my hand and then hold it in all the time until I put the hernia belt on. Like, as soon as I got up out of bed in the morning, I would have to hold it until I got the hernia belt on. Go to the shower, you know what I mean? I have to hold it until I put the hernia belt back on. When I got out of the shower, it was out constantly. And within 3 weeks, it's at the point where it's barely there and it's barely sticking out. I mean, I have the hernia belt on all the time, but I have another video where I tested it for a full day. Almost full day. I went till about 6:30 before I put the hernia belt on, but not because I had to, because I wanted to. So I know I'm getting really close, and there's just no way. If I can get it to be that much smaller, that fast, there's no way that I can't cure this thing on my own. There's no way. So I know for a fact that I'm gonna be able to heal this thing up. It's just a matter of time, when when it happens. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, and just how important the mentality is, because I've been talking to a lot of people about this, and it's the same thing with everybody. It was the same for me. It's that little bit of a doubt that you have in your mind that is just holding you back from just saying, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this and get it done. Just do it. It's not like a diet where you can say, I'm gonna try it for a little while, and if I don't like it, I'll just whatever, go back to eating carbs or whatever your kind of diet. This isn't like that. It's got to be 100% commitment or nothing. If you're not going to be 100% committed, then you might as well just go get the surgery, in my opinion, because I just don't think that it's going to work any other way unless that 100% commitment's there. So hopefully this helps you guys. Hopefully it helps somebody. If you guys got any comments or questions, hit me up right here. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, any on the website, mynaturalherniacure.com, and I'll put links to everything in the description down below. All right, thanks a lot, guys. We'll talk to you next time.